Hi everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next question and answer segment where I took your questions from Facebook and I'm going to answer them for you today. The first question I have is, I wish you guys would do an entire article about toning your back at home with no machines. I'm a bikini figure competitor's home back workout and not one of those lame Superman workouts. Those never do anything for me. I need something that will make my back sore the next day. Well, if you are working out at home and you're trying to train your back, it can be one of the more difficult muscles to hit because especially if you're trying to really build more muscle in your back. What I do recommend is get a pull-up bar and also get bands. If you can get some dumbbells at home, those will help out a lot. So that way you actually have some more added resistance. Pull-ups, if you can't do pull-ups, try jumping up, putting your chin above the bar, and then slowly bringing your body down. The eccentric motion will help build back strength. You can also get bands that hook up to the bar and that you can put your knees in to kind of help assist with pull-ups. For rows, you can use dumbbells, so you can bend forward so that your back is flat, your knees are slightly bent, and then you pull the dumbbells right to the sides of your body, kind of like starting a lawnmower in a way. That'll also work the upper middle back. And then with bands, you can do the same thing. Just wrap the band around a pole so that you have something stable, so when you pull the band, it doesn't smack back at you. But you can do rows. You can do pullovers, so wrap it on something higher and then start with your arms up this way and then pull down to your lap, so that will work, a lot of your upper back area. So those are some exercises that you can do if you work out at home. But if you can get a gym membership, I do recommend getting a membership. How do you keep a balance when you have to work long hours and train long hours too during competition? Working long hours and competing got me exhausted since I needed to work to pay for my training and competition. Well, when you're getting ready for a competition, it's very difficult to have balance because you're so focused on that show. My balance really happens on the weekend because during the week I am working with clients, I'm obviously doing my training, I have my job, so to be able to do fun things, I don't really have a whole lot of time during the week. So on the weekend, if I'm not traveling, we go to the movies, or we'll drive up to LA for the day, or we'll go to San Diego and I'll go paddleboarding with a friend. I just try to think of something different. Maybe just walk around the mall, grab a coffee. And during the week I'll do that too. But, spend time with family, that kind of thing. So during the week it's hard. And you can still spend time with friends and family and do social activities even though you're preparing for a competition. So don't let that hinder you from your daily life. But if you're really focused on something, whether it's work or getting ready for a show, sometimes that balance can be a lot more difficult. I'm taking a break from lifting heavy and doing body weight training for a month. Any thoughts? Well, I'm not really sure why, but if that's what you feel like you need to do, then who am I to say no? I don't think that, taking a whole month is necessary. Usually people take a couple days or, a maximum of 2 weeks off before getting back to the gym if they feel a little burnt out or need a break. So I don't know why a month, but I wish you the best. I seem to have hit a major plateau with my biceps. I train them twice a week and always lift to failure, but I'm rarely sore afterwards anymore. The muscle is just not developing like it used to. Any suggestions? And what are your favorite bicep exercises? A few suggestions that I have to switch up your bicep training is try different exercises. So if you're doing the same exercises each time you work out, eventually your body is going to get used to it. If you're always doing 3 sets, increase it to 4 or 5. If you're always doing 10 reps, maybe decrease it to 8 or increase it to 15 for a week. Doing something totally different will help stimulate that muscle and break through that plateau. Just because your muscle is not sore, though, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not improving and not growing. So try those suggestions out, and hopefully that helps out. My favorite bicep exercises, I love just dumbbell bicep curls. I also like incline curls where the bench is at a 45-degree angle and then your arms are kind of stretched back farther than your body, and then keeping your elbows back, you're going to do a bicep curl that way. I like hammer curls on the cable using a rope, so changing up the grips is another suggestion to hit different area, just hit the bicep in different ways. So let me know how that works. And the last question I have is, I'm currently an avid lifter and compete in figure competitions. However, lately with the demands that school and work present, I have had to take a couple weeks off the gym. Is it possible to see significant muscle loss or fat gain during a time where you simply cannot make it to the gym? And how long is too long to be out of the gym? What is the best way to start your gym routine and get back to where you were before you left? So this is a 3-part answer. The first one is it possible to see significant muscle loss or fat gain during a time when you can't get to the gym? It depends on how long that period of time off is. In a couple weeks, you're not going to see a whole lot of a change. Even in a month, you really won't see a whole lot of muscle deterioration. I would say, 6 months to a year, yeah, definitely. But diet also plays a huge role in that. So if you're not able to get to the gym, make sure that your protein intake is a little higher. That will help kind of sustain the lean muscle that you have. And eat a healthy diet, because you don't want to gain, that's where the body fat comes in. If you're not burning as many calories as you were when you were working out, obviously calories in, calories out, you are going to see a little bit more of you could potentially see more body fat gain. How long is too long to be out of the gym? I don't really think that there's any reason to stay out of the gym. Like I said, most people just take a rest day or 2, or a maximum of 2 weeks if necessary. But I don't really think there's any reason to take any longer than that. Unless of course you're injured, but even if you're injured, you can usually work around it. And what is the best way to start back in your routine? If you're taking time off and you're getting back into a routine, I would start with going 3 days, 2 or 3 days to commit to, and do total body workouts. So that way you're not saying, okay, I haven't been to the gym in a year and I'm going to go every day. Well, your body is going to be wrecked if you go every single day and you hit it hard, and then it's going to be very difficult for you to continue on. But if you set realistic goals, say, I'm going to go 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and hit upper body, lower body, upper body. Or if you can only go Monday and Thursday, do 2 total body workouts just to get the muscles used to working out again. Do that for a couple weeks, and then maybe split it into a 3 or 4 day split, and then start hitting muscle groups individually if that's the route you were at before. So, get back into it easy. Don't go gung-ho and lift super heavy. Choose a more moderate weight, higher repetition, just to get your body back in the rhythm. So those are my questions for this week. Until next week, keep asking your questions on the FitnessRx for Women Facebook page, and I'll be back every Friday to answer them for you. Until then, keep living the fit life.